from 9 anyhow I used to sit down and start studying. I take a generous break for my lunchtime. So from right from 2 to like 4 sometimes.
Okay.
2 hours complete relax because I have had good studies in the morning. And after NEET PG is done, basically I'm feeling unemployed. I never imagined my channel to be like a business. I always imagine it like documentation of my journey and sharing my experiences. Today I met him for the first time in 5.5, 6 years. I did not even feel like meeting him.
Not even 1 second.
Not 1 second. But I do have a lot of bad days as well. This was an ideal day, but sometimes movies zyada chal gayi. Sometimes I did not feel like studying. It would get deviated from it. Because in the end, being a doctor is a job.
Glad to be here. Hi everyone, so this is Dr. Parth Shahani, aka Not Just Another Doctor. So today is a very special day for me because I met my best friend. We will discuss about how we became friends in this podcast. So
I'll just introduce myself.
Yeah.
Hi everyone. Hi everyone.
He needs no introduction, but still.
Hi everyone, I am Anuj and I am a doctor and also a YouTuber. That's pretty much it. So Parth is my good friend since last 5-6 years, and today is actually the first time that we have met, and we are currently in Delhi. And this is a very fun thing we are doing. In the morning we met a few people and now we had the time, so we thought let's shoot a podcast.
Yeah.
So that's the basic ideology behind it.
So NEET PG results are declared. Congratulations to everyone who cleared it and to those also who gave their best but did not get marks as per they expected. But don't worry, God has always a bigger plan. So trust the process, okay? Congratulations for clearing NEET PG with
Congrats
such
to you
great
too.
rank. For rank details and everything, you can visit his YouTube channel and see the video. And it is must watch. So see that. You will get a lot of insight about how life is supposed to be and what struggles he faced and every single thing. So check that video out. तो अभी अनुज मुझे बताओ कि first of all I always believe that it is not just us who clear the exam. There are many blessing hands which you have told in the video. So top 3 person in your life whom you would like to thank because of whom you are what you are.
So first of all, my parents, both of them. ठीक है. Second of all, I would say God, भगवान. ठीक है. तो भगवान के कई सारे रूप होते हैं, but I personally believe in Sai Baba and also Krishna. So those are the 2 things that directly come to my mind. And lastly, I would also say that it is a lot to do with Zainab ma'am also. So 3 people, and 4th one I would add Rohan sir. So not in any particular order, but yeah, teachers would be my general category for 3rd. So all of these people have really supported me. So yeah, that's my basic idea. What about you?
About me, I would like to thank God first of all because he is there, so we are, and then my family who is really supportive and supported me in every way. As soon as the results were declared, my mom kept on calling because I am here out for a trip. So my mom kept on calling and everything. Third is I would like to thank each and every faculty through whom I have studied everything, every single one. I cannot name because there are so many, but still to name I would like to thank Marrow first of all because it is my basic building block for the prof and for the PG preparation also. I would like to thank Zainab ma'am a lot for BTR, and I have been a great fan of ma'am, and I have followed BTR very religiously and it had helped me a lot. And I would like to thank my friends also, one of my friends with whom I studied regularly, because if they are not there, we are not what we are, I feel. So
True.
It's all their support and everything.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
इतना फोन बज रहा है नहीं यार, अपन रिकॉर्डिंग ऑफ नहीं हो रहा है, उसमें से सब चीज़ों को इग्नोर करने का फिर.
Okay.
हाँ, sorry.
Chalo. You tell me what a day in your life looks like.
Before PG, after PG.
Before PG and after PG, what has changed? It's just 1 day since the result have been announced.
Yeah.
But still, people always have this. My mom, who usually watches your every single video, after every video she's like, "ये कैसे कर लेता है इतना सब कुछ कैसे?" So that is the question of a lot of people.
Yeah.
So please put some light on that.
So my day during PG preparation was basically waking up at around 7:30 or 8. From 9 anyhow I used to sit down and start studying. So I used to divide my time in 4 chunks of 2 hours. So my first was 9 to 11. That was my first block. And after 11 I used to take a half an hour break, talk with my friends and my study partner. And after 11:30 again till probably like 2. Matlab from 12 to 2. So I was like 11:30 to 2. That's the second session. At 2 is my lunchtime. So I take a generous break for my lunchtime. So from 2 to like 4 sometimes.
Okay.
2 hours complete relax because I have had good studies in the morning.
What do you do in that breaks usually?
In the breaks, I probably watch just TV.
Okay.
So whenever I'm having lunch, I always have some sort of thing going on.
Okay.
So I get hooked to the movie, which or the TV series. So one episode or half a movie or whatever is the longest movie or whatever is the longest is going to apply over there. After that is done, in the evening from around 4 I would say to 6, that is another session.
Okay.
6 is my gym time. So from 6 to probably like 6:15 to 7:30 I am at the gym including the travel.
Okay.
And by 8 is my last study session. So 8 to 10 is another 2 hours. And from at 10 I have my dinner. Then I just pass my time until I fall asleep.
Okay.
So scrolling endlessly or watching videos or just relaxing basically. So this was the schedule. There was no hardcore 16 hours, 17 hours that frequently. Of course there were times when it was the case.
Yeah.
But more frequently this is how it looked like.
Okay. So it is like मैं सबको ये clear करना चाहूँगा कि according to me and according to him also, it does not require 16 hours of hardcore preparation. It is always consistency, small step every single day. First time we had a talk, I discussed study strategies. So one thing he told me that I stayed constant throughout, which is small steps every single day will take you a long way. And we have been following that consistently. तो फिर that is why जब पढ़ाई कर रहा है अनुज तो वो पढ़ाई कर रहा होगा, उसका सब कुछ बंद रहेगा, फोन वोन सब कुछ साइड में रहेगा, कोई नोटिफिकेशन नहीं, कुछ नहीं, वो हाइपर फोकस मोड में. तो इसलिए ही ऐसा करके ही we can do multiple things.
Absolutely. एकदम deep focus में. I love to give this analogy, but जैसे हम एग्जाम देने के लिए जब बैठते हैं तो for those 3 hours हमें पता भी नहीं चलता 3 घंटे कहाँ गए. It just melts away like that. मतलब तुम टाइम देखते हो 1 hour left, 30 minutes left, 5 minutes left. So it just goes away like that.
Yeah.
So if we achieve that level of deep flow state, we can achieve a lot.
True.
And after NEET PG is done, basically I'm feeling unemployed because I have no videos to make because I'm technically on a break. So I have no videos to make. I have no, studies to do, no job to attend, no internship to complete. Complete unemployment. So that is the feeling that I'm getting right now. So and thinking about the fact that how do I manage everything and stuff. So honestly even I don't have an answer for it. Maybe it's because I upload videos week by week. Sometimes it might feel an entire week's progress is done in just one video, and that is not correct because it takes time. So that might be a fault from my own, that because it is a vlog and I have to shoot it. So that is one thing that it might be apparent. But I do have a lot of bad days as well. This was an ideal day, but sometimes movies ज़्यादा चल गई. Sometimes I did not feel like studying. It would get deviated from it. Most important is consistency.
Exactly.
I tried to do something every day, and that ended up giving me results.
Yeah. So I have been your follower since first 5,000 subs.
First 500
I guess. Yeah.
Yep.
So I have seen you grow from 500 to 1.3 million, and it is a huge thing for someone. So congratulations for that.
Thanks, bhai.
And you have been the same person since day one, and that is the most important thing in life according to me. Being very down to earth and humble, because that is what makes Anuj Pachhel.
I never imagined my channel to be like a business. I always imagine it like documentation of my journey and sharing my experiences.
Yeah.
So I never really get that feeling that I'm doing anything special. It's just I'm making videos. Everybody can make videos. Everybody can study medicine. Not everybody, but the people that qualify at NEET, UG, etc. They can document and they can just show their work. So it's always been the same feeling.
Yeah.
So I'll tell you how we became friends in the first place.
Yeah.
So this is a very interesting story, and I think it spans in 2019. September, I would say. So at that time my channel had less than 500 subscribers, and he was one of them. I don't know how he finds such underrated channels.
What underrated?
There is
you did not.
I don't know many 500 subscriber channels in the first place because YouTube does not recommend me those channels. So he has to really have a mixed recommendation in order to get such young channels pop on the feed. So basically what happened was that I was on a tour, and it was Dharmashala, so basically north of Delhi, Dharmashala and Dalhousie and all of the things. And this person messaged me on Instagram about a story which I had posted. So the post was basically just like a waterfall or something, and he messaged me ki, can I have that photo? So probably to keep a desktop wallpaper or something. So I was like, okay. So I sent him the photo with watermark and everything so that he does not use it commercially. Young me thought that to be cautious. So from that point onwards, we sort of started communicating. He is 1 year senior to me. So whatever. नहीं मतलब when I was in first year, you were in second year. So I'm talking in that respect. He is 1 year senior to me. So whatever guidance I required, he used to provide me that guidance, and we had a lot of mutual things that we watched together as well. So similar kind of channels, similar interests with respect to studies. We were both studious, and so that sort of just meeting people online, and that just basically grew into a friendship. So like for the last 1 year of NEET PG preparation, we have been talking almost every week, I guess. Every week on call to see what's up with the preparation and all. And even before that, during my internship phase, he was kind enough to organize a seminar and tell me exactly what to do in internship or not to do in internship. So like basically he's a very helpful person, and he's extremely, what do we say, he does a lot for people. What is the term for that? He's helpful. उसके अलावा और क्या बोलूँगा मैं, but the thing is like wonderful person, and most importantly he shares the same ideologies and values as me. So I think that is how we became friends. And Parth is one of my very first online friends that I have actually made in my life. बाकी सारे तो creator दोस्त है, but एकदम ऐसे real जो दोस्त है वो यही है. And today I met him for the first time in 5.5-6 years. I did not even feel like meeting him.
Not even 1 second.
Not 1 second. And we were together since the morning. He was traveling from Ahmedabad. In the morning we reached at around 10, and I saw him, and I did not even feel like I'm seeing him for the first time, because it was very normal. So like that's what the internet does. It brings people together. But otherwise it would not have been possible.
True. Very true. Glad to be here. तो मैं बताता हूँ. अब मेरे को बहुत सारी चीज़ें बात करनी है. फिर सब कुछ ही मुझे बताओ कि what I have one senior जिसको मैं पूछ रहा था, उनको मेडिसिन डर्मा दोनों मिल रहा था, ठीक है. अब उन्होंने डर्मा चूज़ किया, तो फिर मैंने उनको पूछा कि why did you choose डर्मा over medicine. तो she told me कि always whenever you have to make a decision in life, so you have to always think of what would you regret more. Would you regret more on leaving medicine or on leaving Dharma? So it just clicked because we are post NEET PG results are announced. We are having this stat. So what do you think about this?
About the theory which
about the theory, yeah.
So it's a very good analogy, very good. But I think that it's a little bit more than that as well. Okay, regrets होते हैं, but we also have to see the benefits. Like if you are really interested in medicine, Dharmat will offer you a very chill life. But if you are really interested in medicine, after taking Dharmat, you will have a lot of regret for medicine, but at the same time you will have some unfulfillment while you are doing your Dharmat. But if you are very interested in medicine, even if you leave Dharmat, you will have some regret, but at the same time your fulfillment level will be very high. So I think that is also what is very important to take in mind over here, the fulfillment aspect of it.
You always judge your success by satisfaction over anything.
Absolutely.
That is why we connect so much.
Exactly, because see, if I'm able to go back home, if I'm able to have 8 hours of sleep, if I'm able to spend time with the people that I love, because see, in the end, being a doctor is a job.
True.
It's a job like any other job, like a construction worker, like an engineer, like a plumber. It's a job. So why should I give my entirety of life to this job? A plumber does not give his entire life for his job.
True.
And arguably, his job is also equally important. One day your toilet is clogged and you will understand the importance of the plumber. A doctor cannot do his job. So I think that prioritizing work-life balance for me over the last few years has been very important. In the earlier years of our journey in first, second, third year, we always see how much clinical exposure do we get. But after internship, the mindset completely changes. It goes directly towards how do I give time to myself, because medicine will exist has existed before me. It will exist when I am in the system, and even if I pass away, it will still continue to exist. So basically my role in medicine is useless, and for me it is everything. So to a system which has basically no value for you,
you might get a lot of hate comments for this, but you need to understand
it's a very practical thing. True. If when we stop thinking about being a doctor as very big huge deal, only then we can come to the ground and realize it's just another job. And when you think about it that way, if I tell my engineering friends ki, okay, you have to work 36 hours in 3 days, they work 40 hours in 1 week, and doing that in half a week is crazy. Then you have to be normal on 8 hours duty every day. They'll just say goodbye, tata, we don't want this job, we'll find another company. And I argue that engineers have a very good quality of life. I mean, when they are working with full heart, and when they are relaxing with full heart. Whereas a doctor, Sometimes he's working with full of his heart. Another time he's very tired. He does not want to work anymore, but still he has to.
True.
That's an issue.
Plus, whatever we carry home, we cannot be completely present at home so easily because we have to work a lot on our mentality. We don't have to carry.
Exactly. So I'd like to add one thing. My father is a medical oncologist, and every year in our hospital we have so many cancer cases, right from kids having leukemias to Ewing sarcomas to old age people. So cancer is something which is like, you can try to cure it, you can try to get it under control, but cancer is a disease which manifests differently in everyone. So it is incredible how my father handles the pain and suffering seeing of so many people, and he does not let that come to him, but it is at a cost. He has created a shell around him so that it does not get to his family. I don't think I can do that. When I was in my pediatric ICU posting, we had neonates who were dying because of sepsis, because of meningitis. I could not see, whenever I was filling the death certificate of that particular child, it just hurt me, and I used to imagine what the parents are feeling. Same thing happened with me in OBGY as well. When what happened is postpartum, if the infant dies, the neonate dies, or it is something happening to the mother. So basically, wherever death is involved, it is going to take a mental toll on you. So you should have that ability to fight through it.
True.
And again, just think of it like this is a normal job. A normal job would not require you to see so many deaths a day and still remain normal. But we take pride on ourselves कि okay, we can do that. But it obviously exchange के basis पे सब चलता है. तो तुमको कुछ मिल रहा है तो तुम अपने लाइफ का कुछ पार्ट भी दे रहे हो. उसके बिना exchange के बिना कुछ भी नहीं होता है.
Definitely. Very true. Yeah. Thank you so much, Anuj, for doing this with me.
Thanks,
it's an honor to have you here in this. And it was a very fun conversation. I hope you get a lot of insight with that. Thank you so much. Keep watching.
Subscribe. Bye.
Bye. Thank you so much.